The current oil prices in Kenya, taxes and levies constitute half of what Kenyans pay at the pump. You can imagine that. When you are spending 170 shillings per liter, half of that goes into taxes and levies. Landing cost is below 50% of what we pay. And it is that taxes and levies that has gotten an increase when the global oil prices were falling. So I want to demand and at the same time request the leadership of this country. You must stop all the meetings, your political meetings that are happening now. Gather and find a solution to the imminent supply chain disruptions in fuel in Kenya and the imminent price disruptions in Kenya. And I want to say this without batting of an eye, that Kenyans are not going to accept any story around Iran if we still have VAT capped at 16% of fuel, and if we still have the 7 shillings being collected by government. The remedial measure that the government must do immediately without waiting is that the same way they added the 7 shillings of fuel levy through a gazette notice, now a time has come for them to reciprocate to Kenyans. Kenyans have been paying this additional VAT for the last 3 years. Kenyans have been paying the additional fuel levy for the last many months when the global oil prices were falling. Now that there is a reversal of that, it is now on the side of government to also reciprocate by cutting VAT from the current 16% to even 0, and also thinking about how to denounce and rescind the 7 shillings fuel levy that was added in the year 2024. That has to happen. And because many times we talk to these guys in government and they think that we are only talking to criticize, I want to tell them that the best advice they have had in this quarter of the year is this one. And the sooner they do it, the better. Because Kenyans will force you to rescind the 7 shillings fuel levy. Kenyans will force you soon to rescind the 8% additional VAT that was introduced. Kenyans cannot shoulder the fuel price disruptions on their own. Our economy can also not afford to shoulder any additional